Hey, I'm Decathlon Gamer. Welcome back to Idle Manager. We're on episode number 4. I feel like we're starting to hit a groove with things here, but we have 5 heptathletes now, 5 members of the group, but 2 of them out on hiatus. We're down to just a couple months on one of those. She's been out for a while now. About a month of her 2 months have been covered, and she's getting back her physical stamina and mental stamina. Meanwhile, we have 2 others that are slowly regaining their stamina, but then we have 2 new ones, and the 2 new ones, one of them literally a single day into joining the heptathletes, a day later she flipped out, and we're gonna lose her for 3 months. In the real world, that would be instant. You're fired and you move on to the next candidate, but in the game there's not much we can do with that. I mean, technically I suppose I could go along that path, but yeah, I don't know. Well, anyway, so we're going to push forward for a little bit. We have our activities ongoing, and I had already picked out. Wow, I went through that pretty fast. So we added a break room finally, so I'm going to focus on building that stamina. Now, I had mentioned in episode 1 that I had done an experimental playthrough. I played for a few hours to get used to the game a bit before launching the series, and I got 2 full floors of rooms right up front and all the staff you needed, and then tried to develop my idols to be effective. And what that did, those expenses involved, put me into requiring loans, and then once you start making loan payments, your expenses go up, and we just weren't covering that off. So I went into this spiraling debt, and I've been trying really hard to avoid that on this playthrough, knowing how tricky the finances can be, but knowing where the money can come from so that you can get through that, so you can get past that, so you can survive that. So I've been very reluctant to add on, to build on, and the break room is simply an expense to take care of your idols. And how much taking care do the idols need? We were surviving without them having any stamina, but in the long term, obviously we need it, and especially now that we've triggered kind of a phase of the game where we are starting to get into them having issues due to low stamina. And while we had just the one that was triggered from that, I mean, she was at 100%, so Imamura, that was just a random, like, screw you kind of cutscene thing that popped up, and there was literally nothing we could do about that one. Well, anyway, let's get things on the go again. Let's push forward, and these activities, we need the money because we're under 1,000,000 yen right now, and we do need to increase that, but more and more in time. I'd like to do the spa treatment, get that physical stamina up. However, I think short term we need to use the break room for that purpose. It takes care of 5 idols. We have 5 idols. It will restore 5 points a day. We're spending 3 points a day, so it's going to take them a long time. It's going to take 50 days to recover 100 stamina. However, I think it's worth it because we already have the expense. We don't need the added expense. So in the meantime, we want to continue to make money. We want to continue to build our audience level. We have the launch radio show, so that one's coming up pretty soon. Actually, that's going to get us the plus 350 fans. That's going to make a significant difference. I mean, we were at what, 35 fans just a little bit ago, plus 350 at once. Wow, I mean, massive difference, 10 times what we were getting previously, and we're almost skipping straight past the 140 mark. Sales of a single is closing in on 1,000 too. That's going to give us a boost to get 50,000 each day on that. And that, again, finances, really important. And I think we're going to come out of this. And we're going to come out of this without having taken any loans whatsoever. And that's just, oh my goodness, that is massive for getting through the early stages, because this game can be absolutely brutal early on if you don't handle it carefully. If you jump feet first into it, you're just not financially viable, and it is so tough once you get into that scenario. So much easier to follow a track. Oh, come on, Okada, what's your problem? I don't know why we're getting so many negative events all of a sudden, though it could be related to that low stamina. It could be. Do we have somebody somebody else who's injured? Is that Okada is now injured? Do I have my third idol injured? Oh, we do. Are you kidding me? We haven't even done anything with her. She's just low on physical stamina. But now that this whole thing has triggered, it's just going crazy. Wow, I think I might need to just kind of give the group some time off. This is so crazy. I cannot believe that we have had 3 of them go down in a month. And we haven't done anything. I mean, we've put out like 2 singles, but it's the daily activities, right? It's like now that we've hit this phase, this break room has become ever more important. I think we need to give them a little time off. I'm not going to release this just yet. Actually, no, the release is fine. The release is fine. Let's go ahead and get the release out there. Save rock and roll achievement. One heptathlete, that one. Yikes, because her 2 co-stars, that was put out before we had the 2 new hires. Alright, we'll get the marketing going. We could prepare well, we can't prepare new singles. We're again down to just 2. So never mind. And launching this is going to give us a problem. I think this is what triggered... Well, no, it wouldn't have triggered the newbie Imamura. I had tried to think back and look back when I was editing the video for that last episode and see if I had made a mistake. If it was one of my older ones. No, it wasn't one of my older ones. If I had done a click, the launching the show, and if that had created the problem. It didn't. It was not the issue. So, yeah. But I think having it with the cast, that could be our problem. That's what triggered our first one. I don't know. CD cover design for the studio's latest single has been leaked on social media. We haven't put out a CD before, but that's okay. Fan reactions to it have been mixed to negative, generally not liking the design. What should be done? Hire new designer. Minus 50,000. Let's carry on as planned. It's fine. We have no CD going out right now, so I don't care. Alright, fans are pushing almost 4,000 now, so at least it's going up. We have topped 1 million. So we're still coming up. We are going that right direction. And then, for now, we're going to take a little break. Let's try to slowly start building that, because we're going to lose Kawagoi soon with the low stamina if we don't do something. Maybe if we wait till the end of March. Gosh, that's a long break. I don't know if we can afford that. I mean, look how quickly we just dropped down to 853,000. Ozeki hasn't even done anything. I have no idea why she's so low in physical stamina. I mean, can we put you manually in here? No. We could send them to see the boss. There you go. She's back to 95. Are you coming back? April. And you're coming back May 1st. Already the 10th of February. Very quickly we are moving along. Singles. What else do we have to work on? Lyrics. Okay. Already launched that show. Profit is getting a little worse in both departments, but it's okay. We can impact cast. Whoa. That's rotating. So yeah. Cancel. But what about this one? Cast. Okay, we got some fatigue coming in. That's what's hurting those guys. So that's added. Kawagoi's coming up. Mental state, is that coming back up? Or is that staying the same? No, it's getting worse. Oh, her physical stamina just shot down to nothing. And her mental stamina just took a massive hit. Did you see that? I mean, she was at 48, dropped to 43. She was at 30 something, dropped to nothing. And we're not even doing anything. Is it the lyrics work that we finished? Could be. We're at 98, 98. Nope, there's another big dip. We're not doing anything, and yet their physical stamina is dropping. Is it because she started dating? Is she the one who started dating? There was that rumor. I don't know. There's still a lot of unknown variables. So many unknown variables. But we are approaching the end of February. Okay, yeah. We have texts. Okay. How are we doing here? We're down to 544. We are going to have to start bringing some money in. That's ready to level up, isn't it? Maximum payment for one advertising job. 90,000. 0 to 90,000 a week. 0 of. Okay, so we need a 90,000 yen payment for 1 week for an advertising job to get to the next level, which will push us, it'll almost double us to 7, or over double. Slightly over double. Okay, finances really low. Let's work on that. We're gonna have to do. Yes, I know it's minus stamina, but we don't have a choice. We've got to be financially viable. Like this one's not paying off anyway. So we'll cancel that one. This one's slowly working for us, but I think we need to cancel it as well. We need to just be done with those and take care of our group. Let's go ahead and release our next single. Cool Whispers. Hello sales. 313,000, 1,500 sales. That was a massive jump. This was the first time where we had the larger group, except for there's only 2 active, and yet they liked it. Level up, yes, 50,000. But yeah, 50,000 per now. That's going to be so much easier. That'll take care of the finances very quickly. Isn't happy with her salary. Was kicked out of her clique. Kagoi wants an increased salary. Okay. Let's see, salaries. Kagoi, we can... Oh, satisfaction. Hello. Without the media stuff, we'll see how the group is doing. We still have this one not canceled. It's at least broke even finally. And it's jumped to a 2-star thing. We're going to have her back very, very soon. I think that's when we'll start picking up the reins again. Hello, animal rights activists. They get crashed in open air. Heptathletes perform. We haven't done any performances yet. Thanks again, game, for giving me events to things that we haven't even participated in. Carrying signs about saving the whales. Protesters had no quarrel with the show, but saw the crowd of people and decided it would be a good way for them to attract attention. Some fans are upset about the disruption and are demanding refunds, claiming that their viewing experience was ruined by the protesters. Apologized. Fans thank the activists for their efforts in raising awareness about whales. Offer refunds to fans who requested them. Let's go ahead and... Aw, hardcore fans. Wah, wah. Ah! Kamizu is back and already dropping physical stamina even though we've literally done nothing. She's been resting. And yet she's... Okay, Kawakoi is doing much better. Okada will be back May 1st. She's going to be back 19th of April. We have 3 ladies now. I think we can get started on some work again, but not going crazy about it. So level 3 is good. The rock coming along is good because it's been more effective than the R&B has. Alright, all this idle time, we got a lot of research done. So we
終了
can
します
kind of take a look into some other things like leveling up those interviews that were so poor for us, that interview type of media. Or we could unlock something else. We have travel, we have hobbies, we have music, but I think this is all like podcast or TV show kind of things. And if we look at our activities, I'm sure there's going to be some sort of... Okay, so we have hold a concert event, we have finish a concert with 150% hype, single sales at 100,000, our highest single genre level at a level 5. We have maximum payment of advertising job for 90,000, so that's one thing we can work on. 24 magazines and launch a TV show. Variety show, drama roles, give a concert in every country. Dang, these higher levels, big things being asked. Alright, things are improving for the ladies, and we are less than a week away from Imamura being back and just a few weeks away from Okada, so we will be at full strength quite soon. In the meantime, let's continue to bring in some money and develop our fan base, now over 5,000. So despite all the craziness that we've recently had, we seem to be coming out the other side of that. Alright, so with the trio that we had available at the time, though our other two, one of them just became available again, the other one will be available in about a week, so we'll have all 5 members very shortly. For now, with the trio, let's see how our 2 singles do. Now, I've done just some major leveling up using our research, but we'll see how that impacts short term. 530,000 yen. Wow, nice. That's a massive step up from where we've been. A lot of new fans coming in. Very nice. Now I can see our next thing on the list is to hold a concert event, and I think once we have all 5 available to us, that might be the next thing I look to do, because that'll give us level 5 on the performances. It'll bring in 80,000 per. That's going to make a big jump on the finances, and I think that's also going to make it quite possible to get involved in expanding a little bit further. Now 7,000 fans, that's a big 2,000 jump from where we had been. Our biggest group of fans are female hardcore teens. Newbie Imamura, the one who had a single day before she went all crazy on us. She loses a few categories, but she gains funny and smart, and I'll take that. I think it's a good trade-off. Oh my goodness, we're no longer last. We finally climbed off the bottom of the charts. Our 2 releases come in at 9th and 10th, ahead of a couple of the groups. We are climbing the charts, finally. Alright, and with this, Okada is back from her hiatus. I have all 5 members. We're in good standing with Ozeki, Imamura, Okada are very good. Kawagoe has really improved, though she's still not back to 100%. And Kamizu took a bit of a nosedive immediately after coming back, but she's starting to recover from that. She's doing okay. Okay, so for the first time, I'm going to look to plan a concert for our very first for the group. We construct a set list, we pick a venue, we set a ticket price. Songs increase audience hype but consume stamina for whichever idol is chosen to be the center. Talk breaks restore stamina for any centers who don't participate in the talk break. Okay, not sure what that is, but we'll figure it out. Accidents are more likely when the center idol's stamina is low and affect the center's relationship with other idols who participate in the concert. React to accidents by picking safe options to lower audience hype slightly, or risky options that could drastically lower or raise hype. Action cards can be used before each song to do things like increase hype or reduce the chance of an accident during that song. Interesting stuff here. Higher production levels boost the amount of audience hype each song generates. Higher rehearsal levels decrease the chance of accidents. Higher logistics levels provide more action cards. Okay. This is exciting. So, okay, talk breaks in between songs. Got you. So we want to add a song. So we have, yikes, production cost is high, projected attendance. Okay, venue capacity 500. So interesting to see where we're at on this. Venue is club. That's all we have. 500 capacity. I see. Okay, add songs. We have songs. We have a 3-star song here, like Change of His Glass Heart. We have 3-star songs down here. Quite a few 3-star songs. Chart position number 9, that's our recent one. Sales per fan was up as well. Fan satisfaction was very high with this. This one, add a talk break, and then we'll put in that one. Oh gosh, it's the same center for all 3. That's not a good thing. How we look at projected revenue. Nice. Oh, I like this. Hype's good. And let's figure out these talk breaks. It's not going to be Kawagoi at all because she is quite tired. We can get 3 talk breaks in with each of these 3, or these 2 as our leads. Projected hype is good. Projected attendance is max. Can we increase this? What happens if we go to 4,000? Projected attendance. Okay, what happens if we go 3,800? There you go. Max projected attendance. 1.5 million yen. Hype's gonna be pretty good. Okay. We're gonna host a concert. Cool stuff. Production, logistics, and rehearsal. And Okada Risa, 23rd birthday. Ouch, -2 on the cool, -3 on the cool factor, -3 on the dancing skills. That hurts. She gets a -7 overall. But she does get smarter and funnier. +18 there. And it is +11. Alright, the girls are all at 100% right now, so we can afford to do some activities for a little bit of time. And get a little more little more fan hype going. We're getting a +350 now on that, so that's pretty massive. So just before going into our first show, we get an event, a little cutscene. You overhear a conversation in the dance room. Following a rehearsal, that is. Hey Natsumi, you ready for the big show tomorrow? I'm not sure if I'm ready. Oh, it's Imamura again. Is she gonna be our trouble? Whoa, don't say that. You've done the practice. You've put in the work. You're ready for this. I'd like to think that, but practicing dances in front of a mirror is totally different from doing them on stage. I mean, don't you ever get nervous before a big show? What if we disappoint the crowd? You've got to realize something, Natsumi. The crowd isn't there to judge you. They're on your side. When it comes to concerts like this, people wouldn't show up if they weren't fans. Everyone out there in the crowd is rooting for you to succeed. I think you'll realize that once you step onto the stage and hear them cheering. I'm not sure that's going to help. Whenever I hear the crowd Whenever I hear the crowd cheering, all I can think about is how many people there are to disappoint. Even if we all try our best, there's always the possibility that something could go wrong. Maybe someone trips. Maybe there's a technical glitch. By the way, I understand this one completely. I've performed live in front of 40,000 before, so yeah, I know. Maybe there's a technical glitch. Maybe our chemistry is just off for some unexplainable reason. It's unavoidable. You're right. There's always something that could go wrong. There are always going to be doubts swirling in your mind. Good news is that there isn't too much intense thinking involved with singing and dancing. Once you start moving on stage, all of that hard work and practice is going to kick in. That's why we practice. It's not to train our minds for the performance, it's to train our bodies so that even when your mind is racing, your arms and legs still know what to do. And once your anxious brain realizes that your body knows what it's doing, it's going to calm down too.
Oh.
I hope that's true. It is. It is true. Trust me. You're going to do great. Sorry, that was important. That line was really important. All right, we are prepared. Let's do our first concert. Ready, set, and it's 21st of May. Boom! Oh gosh, draw action cards. Boom, 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 hype. He said she's a troublemaker. Accident chance, 28%. That is really high. Okay. First performance, and we're good. We're good. All right, hype's building. Talk break. Accident chance is low. I like that. Okay. Oh, and we have recovery going on during the show. This is cool. Talk break number. Ooh, scary. Okay, no accident so far. And hype continues to build. Okay, start next time. Dated chance. No. Water leak. Looks like a water spill has caused the stage's right exit to become wet and potentially slippery. Routine the idols have practiced ends with them exiting stage right, but we could have them flip the routine and have them exit stage left to avoid the spill. Just flip the fire. Okay, minus 10% on the hype, but we're okay. Talk break number 2. We're hanging in there. We're good. I heard we're in love. In there. I'm glad I realized to pick a different center for the last song. No. Stop. We're good. Okay, hype got to 82%. Production cost, revenue, profit, yes. Okay, it wasn't 1.5 because you had to take out the 800,000 in production cost, but the profit's there. The revenue was much up ahead of it. So, A, we made money. B, we did what we needed to make more money later on. And C, we survived it. Yes, there was one accident, and it cost us a little bit of hype, but ultimately 82% is pretty dang good. The male fans didn't enjoy the concert, but the female fans loved the concert. So there you go. We have gotten through our first one. We have some choreography and marketing to get our next 2 singles. We're up to almost 10,000 fans. We're up over 2 million yen again. So we'll be ready to do some more upgrades next time around. And in our events, activities, there it is, level up. Now 80,000 per. And our highest single genre is almost there. I mean, it's already almost to that next level. So this is getting to be pretty dang exciting. Things are coming along. I already clicked on the marketing. Why didn't it complete? All right, let's release a single. Danger for it all. Holy cow, we're starting to push into new heights, folks. New heights. 900,000 yen for that one. with the whole group together. Look, bam, 3 stars for the fame. I'm going to leave that one right there. Folks, I'm Decathlon Gamer. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Have a good one. Be safe out there. Bye for now.